Oilers lose 6-4 to the... Oh my god, to the Flames. Of course, the Flames. Of course it's to the Flames. Of course we lose to the Flames. I'm sorry if I'm mad, alright? I have several things that are just pissing me the hell off right now. This is my 25th take of trying to record this video. I've been sitting here for 25 minutes trying to find the words. I can't care. God, why am I caring more than this team did tonight? Where should we start? Should we start with how the first shot of the game by Elias Lindholm goes in when Koskinen should have had the puck? Should we start with how in the third period we let Sam Bennett wide open in front of the net with nobody around him? Should we start with how bad Mikko Koskinen was tonight? Every puck that went in he should have had. Should we start with how the defense were inactive, didn't care, weren't trying to defend at all, weren't trying to do their job? Should we start with how many penalties? What should we start with? What? Come on, tell me. What should we start with? Honestly, what a pathetic performance. Alright? Ottawa gave us false hope. Everyone was like, oh man, we're a good team now. We're a good team. We play good. Oh my god, we're back on track. I can't wait to go and beat Calgary. And we do that. We lay the... Like, what was that? Like, honestly... How many times is Mikko Koskinen going to let in a goal with this much space? This much! Barely enough for a puck to fit through. How many times? How long will it take for him to be able to stop the puck and control it without flopping around like Dominic Hasek with a jetpack on him? How many times? How? My god. Oh my god. I want to restart the video right now because I don't think it's good, but I can't care. If I stop this again and start recording again, it's me showing that I care. And on a night where the Oilers didn't care at all, me stopping and starting again would just show that I cared more about this than they did about that game. You let Milan Lucic score. Where was the fight? Where was the care? Where was the battle? You didn't bring any of it tonight, did you? You left it at home. Everyone expected intensity. Everybody expected you guys to show up, play a physical game. And what did you do? You squandered. And you couldn't do anything. 17-3. That was the shot count in the first period by the end of it. You allowed 1 goal on their 3 shots. Got 2 on 17. And I saw people who were saying that was a great period. But I was sitting there, I looked at the shot count, and all I could think to myself was, this has been the most statistically dominant but not really present-filled period so far. Yeah, they had a numbers advantage. Yeah, everybody was talking about the numbers advantage they had. It wasn't showing up on the score sheet, number 1, when it came to the goal tally. And number 2, it just felt flat. For me, the entire game, it felt flat. And what a shocker in the next 27 minutes of game time. I think, like, what, 8 shots? 9 shots? Oh, but then here come McDavid and Draisaitl at the end. They're going to try and lead this team to victory. How many times are we going to have to hear the same damn story? I have an idea. I have an idea for a story that hasn't been played out this year yet. How about we play a game where for 60 minutes we actually look like we care? How about we play a game where we don't need 2 guys to score 6 points for us to have a chance? How about we play a game where how about we play a game where Mikko Koskinen actually knows how to make saves when he needs to? Like, honestly, I've been defending this guy for as long as I can. I stood up for him and said he needed to start in the playoffs. I said we need to give him a chance at the beginning of the year. I'm done giving him chances. The dude's not good enough to be the starting goalie. The dude's not good enough to be a 1A, 1B goalie. He's not that. He isn't even a 1A, 1B goalie. He is a backup. And hey, we can just get rid of him, right? Nope, he makes $4.5 million. Thanks, Peter. And you know what? Listen, I could sit here and I could go through everything. I could go through all the stuff I wrote down. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to go through the stuff I wrote down. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. You want TLDR? What happened tonight? The Oilers are the most pathetic team right now. Like, genuinely. Like, I still can't get my head around it. But don't worry, everything's fine. Because you know what? Guess who we play next? Ottawa. We get to play Ottawa again. We get to go into Ottawa, and we're probably going to beat them at least once. And what's going to happen is we're either going to beat them twice, and everyone's going to be like, oh my god, this team is so good. We beat the Ottawa Senators twice. And then we're going to go up against Montreal and get curb stomped. I think that's who we play next. I don't even know. I don't even care. This team sucks. I'm not buying into the hype anymore. 3-game winning streak, cool. You won 3 games in a row. One of them was an overtime win over Toronto, and the other 2 were wins against Ottawa. I hold so much value in those. I'm still going to watch. Still going to record my reaction after every game. I'm done buying into false hope. This was pathetic. And honestly, what a shocker when it comes to who's to blame tonight. Mikko Koskinen, I'm looking right at you. Defense, I'm looking right at you. Oh, I said defense, I'm looking right at you. Sorry, the defense did the only thing that they're good at nowadays, which is sitting there, looking sleepy, dozing off, and then not realizing until after everything's happened that something happened. Like they did on nearly every goal tonight. Seriously. The Johnny Gaudreau breakaway? Why? How? Giveaway in the offensive zone leads to him streaking down with no one there. Like, Nurse was trying to get back, but why was he so far up? And why was McDavid the guy farthest back? McDavid was the guy farthest back. How do you let Sam Bennett get open in front of the net? Don't forget about the goal that didn't go in, but probably should have, if it weren't for Mikko Koskinen doing that horrible thing he does, where he will play garbage and then have these little moments of brilliance that bring you right back into the hype train. Where he stops Elias Lindholm after like a neutral zone turnover, and then Lindholm just walks in. This team can't even get the little things down. How, like, honestly, I can't believe I had this team as the second best in the North. This team is going to be lucky to be the 5th. Because right now, how I see it, Toronto, Montreal, probably Winnipeg, then Calgary, and then Vancouver, Ottawa, and Edmonton. Honestly, Edmonton is lucky that Vancouver has been the gong show that it's been. And they are lucky that Ottawa has been the punching bag it has been. Because that's just making Edmonton look mediocre in the process. And you know what? Say I'm overreacting. I don't care. This is how I reacted when we've been getting our asses kicked by other teams. And at the end of the day, honestly, it's my fault because I shouldn't have been stupid to believe that this team would turn things around after having a couple wins against Ottawa. Where in the second win it looked close and the Oilers were breaking at the end. Give Ottawa 10 more minutes in that game. It goes to overtime. 10 more. To think I thought this team would actually be... This team was never going to be ready for a game with Calgary. Like, seriously. And tonight, if there are not people mad in that organization, I want to see someone get mad. I do. I hope someone in the organization gets mad tonight. I hope somebody on that team gets mad tonight. Next game, I think, is against Ottawa. We get to go play them and get a false sense of reality. And then we get to go back to playing real teams for a bit. Sorry to Ottawa, but in our scenario here, in this scenario, that's literally what you are. Pathetic. What a joke. What a goddamn joke. Seriously. Like, that's what you're going to do in the first battle of Alberta. That's pathetic. It's pathetic. Like, what a goddamn joke. Like, really. What a... Just...